بالعلم بل بالأدب تنال أعلى الرتب فعش حياة العلماء وقرأ صنوف الكتب ودم على
بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وآله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. جزاكم الله خيرا. May Allah reward you the best for being committed every Sunday 1 hour to intrigue our thinking and hoping to grow. Today the topic is how you transform emotional tension into creative tension. Maybe some of you are familiar with it, maybe some are not. There are two tensions in the nature of human beings since day one when Allah created Adam. And that tension is between the soul and the body. Uh, the body is earthly related, connected, attached, and tend to pull in that direction. The soul is heavenly, created, and spiritually forced to pull upward into connecting with the with Allah and the angels and all other creations in heaven. So these two elements, how Allah started by composing the human being with two elements, but they are, yes, in harmony, but they are forces pulling oppositely. And once these forces pulling oppositely, that create tension. And that tension is the secret of life, secret of work, secret of iman, belief, motivation, energy, achievement, development, education, all of it basically fruit and results and outcomes of that tension. So the process, and this is for every human being, and it is all the time you are struggling between these two kind of tension. If the body pull, that is basically emotional tension. Body wants just fun and leisure and entertainment and laziness and all of these things. So they are all materialistically and they are emotionally related. When the soul pull, it is totally different. It is spiritually, it is creativity, it is visionary, it is ascending to higher level, it is growth, it is learning, it is clarity, it is vision. And those two need to be known, understood, and the connection between them to be managed. This tension will never be eliminated. Many books talking about this gap that between the ideal or between visual and reality, and you have to bridge that gap. The main point is not you're gonna close it. It is impossible to close it, but it is possible to manage it, to sustain it, to balance it, and to keep your life in harmony. So, uh, emotional tension, if it is not transformed into creative tension, it generates an anxiety, depression, and sense of failing, and sense of loss, and sense of purposeless. because if the emotions taking over, has no direction. Emotions has no direction. I want sleep, and I want to eat, and I want to be famous, and I want to be powerful, and I want all of these directions. So emotional tension, basically, if it is not on time processed to become a creative tension, it lead to all this problem that we have today, from depression to loss to committing suicide to crime to fulfillment to drug, to all of it, because you let this emotional tension to grow and grow and grow, and never did the right action to correct it and to balance it. Let's take the real example. Real example, Allah said, I am creating this creature from two elements: teen, soil, and ruh. So, uh, that is the composition. That is the first stage of human being. Those two, um, their nature is totally different. But Allah made it possible for them to merge and to be coupled and to be amalgamized in a form that living for a period of time in harmony. Then the second stage, Allah basically put Adam into education. So composition, then education. Composition, two elements like are originally different. Education basically created in Adam consciousness and capability to reason, to seek, to learn, to acquire. Then the third stage, basically, Adam put into the reality. Composition finished, education created conscious and ability, then Adam put into the reality. And the reality is, with Adam at this moment, uh, mainly emotional tension. He has no vision, and he has no direction, and he has no knowledge what he meant to be, or what direction he should take, or what is his vision. So at this moment, the stage Adam from this emotional tension create confusion. With what? With what Iblis taught him falsely. He has the knowledge from Allah, but it showed that has no real reality to practice it. And then emotional tension is growing. And then Iblis came with confusion and telling him, this is the way. You want that? This is the way. So Adam followed the reality. Adam lowered his vision, his aspiration into the reality. I desire, I like it, and this is the indication, this is the road, this is the path, this is the action I should take. Eat from the tree. Once he ate from the tree, he lost connection. Connection, he used to see the angels, he used to see the jinn, he used to talk directly to Allah. All of this gone. He became unable to see anything in that situation. And now, right now, we can see the jinn, we can see the angels, we can talk to Allah direct, nothing. So the minute he took that action based on his emotional tension, he lost connection. And when he lost connection, then immediately his vision emerged. What is it? I want to go back. And this loss, I don't want it. I don't like it. It's my mistake. It's my confusion. It's my desire. It is my emotional tension. I want to go back. And he admitted, he repented, the indication that he lost connection. فَتَلَقَّى. Allah didn't talk to him directly. He sent him the message through other medium. And تَلَقَّى آدَمُ مِنْ رَبِّهِ كَلِمَاتٍ. Tell them that's it. All those connections are gone. And the only way to regain them, to take the reality in different place, which is on earth, and to pass the test and to perform good deeds and to create values for yourself and other creations. And from there, if you succeed, you will regain your connection. And so, wh- how we go about this creating the processing the emotional tension into creative tension. How we go about that? Exactly the story I told you. You are going to have two realities. One is vision, dream, ambitious, and uh, status. The other one is where you are. Say you are in high school, you are in college, you are at job, you are professions, you are a scholar, you are that is your reality. And you can see the difference between, or the gap, what they call it, between your reality and your aspiration, your reality and your vision. So this is something everybody, every day we go through it. We see this gap. We see something. I want to go and pray first, but I'm sleepy. I'm tired. If it is cold, and all of this, this is the reality. So people have two options at this moment, and we do that every single day, every moment. The one option is to lower the vision to match reality. Okay, I'll just sleep. Don't worry about it today. Nah, that's not. Or I have to go to job and I feel like I'm not rested enough or I'm not motivated enough. Or so that is one path, basically to lower the aspiration to match reality, and that is where is going to enable the emotional tension to grow, because you feel, oh, I didn't do that, I didn't do that. You start blaming, you start self-beating, you start getting confused, you start feeling you are not achieving, you are not moving forward, you are stagnant, you are lost. That is one path. And this is now is common, and it is the diseases of the societies of today. The other path is to turn that emotional tension into intended, disciplined, consistent action. And that what is going to lead you to ascend toward your vision and your ideal and your aspiration. Again, you think I am going to Houston. So that's okay. So that is what my aspiration. That is my vision. I want to go to Houston. If I say, well, not today, and I don't have this done, and I'm not ready, and I can't do that, and I can't do that, and the time goes by, that emotional tension creates confusion, destroy your life and your creativity and your achievement, and 100%. But he said, if you transform that into discipline, intentional action, you will go there. What is it? Okay, I'm gonna prepare. I'm gonna buy the ticket. I'm gonna check the car. I'm gonna put this aside. I'm gonna ask somebody to do that. That is intentional action, discipline, and consistent. The day is gonna come and will not be that far. You are really at Houston. And this is on every aspect of life, from a small task or challenge or problem to the greatest one, whatever your aspiration and your vision. That the only way is just like we say Ramadan. All right, we get to fast the whole month of Ramadan. That is big, and I am busy, and it is summer, and I have extra work, and I have to do that and that. So that is emotional tension. See, then Ramadan came, okay, I'll start with Sahur, I'm start with Taraweeh, I'm start with Dhuhr, I'm start with one day, I'm start with one breakfast, I'm going to start with. So you basically transform that big challenge, big aspiration into discipline, committed, and intentional action. From there, you find yourself by the end of Ramadan, and you said, I wish Ramadan will continue. I wish Ramadan will never finish. This is the same thing. And honestly, out of mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has given us a training sessions daily to transform emotional tension into creative tension, which is the salah. This is the school what is going to enable you and make you every time you have a goal, you have an aim, you have a vision, you have an aspiration, transform it into just like Salah. What is it? Intentional and discipline and consistent actions. Make wudu, say A'udhu Billah min Shaitan Rajeem, get up, dress, make wudu, move, get out, then go and pray. And so it will build up, and one day you will see yourself at your aspiration. I believe this is something basic of understanding the human nature and how to succeed in life in any aspect. Now, as we know, we have confined Salah into a spiritual ritual action pure, nothing related to our daily life. Nothing, it does not make us grow. Though, if you really do some action, intentional, with discipline and consistent, you should grow. Just like, okay, you go to school. How I'm going to do 4 years of engineering or medical school or something. All right, that is your aspiration, that's your vision. Take it into action that is consistent, intentional, and disciplined. Go and take the class, and the second class, and the one semester, and the second semester, and third semester. So that is really, you have transformed your dream, your ambitions, your emotional tension into action. And those action has direction. And that direction is the aspiration you are going to get there the day you want. Now, what is our ultimate dream or aspiration or vision in making this life peaceful, full of justice, harmonious, and abundant of values and benefit for all the creations of Allah, based on Iman, based on Quran. Quran has all of this guidance that you need to make this life fruitful for everybody, not just for yourself. Allahu alam. جزاكم الله خير. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.